Welcome to Jerking Around, a podcast that makes you feel better about yourself because we're a mess just like you.
And Crystal makes fun of me the whole time.
And it's great, and it's real. Guys, welcome back. Sure. It's been a really long summer. We are leaving for the summer.
A long, hard summer.
We've had a lot going on. Yes, it's on. Can you hear it, Tess?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh, good. He tested it before.
Well,
so we had a long summer. We went into fall. Things got crazy. Tisha's daughter started high school. My, I had some more loss in my life.
Yeah.
In the fall, and then crazy. So we're finally back. That's the good news.
Yeah, it's January.
We're back, and we will be coming out once a month now. I know some people are bummed, but we'll try to do a longer episode for you. We'll try to keep you interested, but once a month for now until we get more availability. It's just life got crazy. But because of that, we have so much to catch you up on. Oh my gosh. Tisha got into some really crazy, freaky things this summer.
No.
She did. Well, yeah, we did our travel. Knitting. Yeah, right. We were talking before we went live, though, about naughty things that we're not going to say on the podcast because her kids' friends listen and my daughter's friends listen.
Yeah.
Some of my cheerleaders now listen. But in doing that, we were talking about joking about how she likes to be, slapped around and stuff. And so we were saying that it is okay to have a little aggression. So that's just kind of, I'm curious.
We're getting right into it.
Yeah, we're getting right into it. Is a little aggression a good thing in the bedroom, or can it go the other way? Like sometimes when they care too much about your needs, I'm like, okay, this is too much pressure.
It's like the too nice thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think aggression is the wrong word.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's like
aggression's like.
Yeah, like
do this. I think more like just there's moments. Sometimes it's
control.
More sweet. Sometimes it's a little more. Less sweet. Yeah, control. I don't mind a little control.
Do you think you're the opposite person in the bedroom than you are in real life?
Yeah, because I'm very controlling in real life.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then...
So am I. And I don't mind someone else taking control. Yeah, I like it.
Totally.
I don't want to be the boss in the bedroom. No,
not at all.
I want to be bossed around a little bit. Well, I don't want to be the... Are you more the initiator or is Ben?
Oh, no, he's always the initiator. If I ever initiate, he's like beside himself. It's like 2 seconds, I'm like, oh, boy. That's all I needed to do.
No, I agree. I know. I know. Do you ever, in the mood, but, hoping he starts it?
No.
Really?
He always starts. I feel like it would be, even if I give it a little tiny hint that, I might be in the mood, it's on. So, I'm never really given the
we're going to get so much heat. Here we go. We need to talk about that. You've been wanting to...
Oh!
Yeah, you've been wanting to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, did we get trending in the worst way. First Justin Bieber clip, and now this. Oh, my gosh.
They say, what, any press is good press, or bad press is good press.
Tisha has a hard time believing that.
I just... don't want to be known for the wrong thing.
Well, we talked about playing dead in the bedroom, which all girls have done. Don't clip this, but that is true.
No.
But a lot of male podcasts went crazy about that.
We should play the clip. It's stupid. So, it was a clip where we were saying how we don't want to give the wrong signal. So, if I'm not in the mood, I can't cuddle because it sends him the wrong signal.
Exactly.
And then... it was I was eating alive, I never give it to my husband. He's going to cheat on me. Yeah. I'm a feminist, and I'm the opposite of a feminist.
We're very big into giving it to your husband.
Totally. Give it all the time. I'm giving it 3 times a week.
Yeah,
sometimes
I know. Lately,
4.
too. I know. It's what's happening?
Yeah. So if I want to
have to be given
play dead one day, it's no problem.
No problem. One night off.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
The other day, showing houses for 8 hours, I'm playing dead that night.
Yeah, exactly. Every girl does it.
No problem.
Every girl in real life I've talked to that has a happy, healthy marriage has not moved. Yeah. When they start rubbing, you can't move. Sometimes I'll move because the back rub is good, and then he thinks that's a green light, and I was like, I wasn't ready to go all the way.
Right.
But okay, if you're going to rub my back, I'll do anything.
I'm not there.
Really?
I'll do anything? What is this? No. If you clean the house, do all the dishes, make the dinner, do the laundry, and give me a 5-hour back rub, then I'll do anything. But no.
See, I do all that stuff, but I really like the back rub.
Yeah, I'm you're way too easy. I'm a little harder to get. Yeah, a little harder to get. No, but I just didn't like how I felt like a villain on The Bachelor, where you're misunderstood.
Yeah, I did feel misunderstood because we're pro men.
And it made me relate to all the people on like reality
The famous
TV.
people, yeah.
Or like, they have one bad like thing and then they're like known for something.
They're totally like rewrote their whole storyline.
Yeah, because anything can be edited to like make you say things that you're not even really saying. I truly feel like I identified with those people. I'm like, I'm not a villain.
Using the word identify, we're going there, but no,
like,
I agree.
We're
very pro-sex. We're very pro-men. Some of the
non-feminist.
Yeah, the people we used to
feminism's
move.
Stupid.
They're like, it was a little too feminist for me. We're like, it's anything but a feminist podcast.
Yeah, so all the people that I like and agree with were hating what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't love that.
This is your moment. What do you want to say to those people?
Yeah, so I'm clearing the air.
Yeah.
And you are going to play dead. Even if you're giving it up 7 days a week, you're still going to play dead at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, it's no problem.
Yeah.
And it was taken out of context.
Yeah, we believe in supporting your husbands, making them feel loved and adored.
Totally. And you really shouldn't deny your husband. That's in the Bible. But everyone, like, you shouldn't like withhold for like
anger,
certain reasons.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like a negotiator, but you use it for all your negotiating.
Yeah, but I'm not withholding. I'm just offering as incentive.
An additional.
Yeah, like that suitcase isn't going to put itself away. So if you want to put it away, then,
But does he put it away every time?
Well, yeah, and then I do it every time. It's fine.
So we get back from a trip, your suitcase sits out. That night, the night he puts it away, it's a given.
Not that night. It'll be like, I think he leaves it out because he knows
you're not going to do it that night.
Yeah, so then he's like, I put it away.
He'll tell you?
Oh, yeah. And then I know, okay,
Really?
Yeah.
But you still don't start it.
Or like if there's some things I'm like, I know he's going to have to pick up a lot of slack because I'm busy or something.
Working,
So then I know, okay, I need him to do all X, Y, and Z. So then I'm like, okay, daddy,
And then what do you say?
And then I do the thing and then he knows, okay,
What do you mean do the thing?
It sets him on their little way.
You do the deed and then he gets to do all those chores? Is that what you're saying? So like after you finish, you're like, okay, so you're going to take Fox here. You're going to take Bear here. You're going to put the laundry away and don't forget my suitcase. Have a good day.
Exactly. It sounds horrible.
You're right. I'm way too easy.
Yeah. Like it sounds horrible.
So it's after though. It's not before.
I'll do it before. It's both. It's not.
There's a lot of enticing.
It's going to happen
He
around.
does get mad though when you talk a big game and don't follow through.
I know, but I don't do that very often anymore. You did yell at me and I stopped doing that.
Yeah, it's rude.
I know, but like sometimes that's out of my control. So like in the morning, it'll be like
you're a morning girl.
The heavy petting. But then somebody comes.
That can be misconstrued.
No, but then somebody comes in or like, oh shoot, we got to run.
What's
we have
heavy
a game.
petting? Because you don't like the other things.
No.
Like rubbing your body.
Heavy petting is just like insinuating it's coming.
Okay.
Like we're doing some things. I don't know. It's just like some attention.
Yeah.
So then, but what happens is, oh shoot, we got to go.
So it's over.
So and then he's left.
Blue.
It is.
Oh, that
And so
poor
then
guy.
that's when he gets mad. Like all day I'm walking around like this. You know?
I would be mad too.
Yeah, it's not like I don't make good on my
promises.
Yeah, it just might not be right then.
Yeah. We said this season we were going to talk a lot less about sex, and we started with it for like 20 minutes.
To the end of the episode.
We'll move on from that. But yeah, it's always curious what's going on in your house.
Yeah, well,
shut up.
I don't know what's going on in your house, but it's easy. It's all, you blinked at me, He threw away a cup, It's like, it's a little bit, I got a little bit of more of a effort going on in my house.
I can't breathe. I'm dying. That's so funny. It's not that bad, but he there was going back to this again. Kyle has this thing. If I say no, it's a yes. Do you ever have that? No. When I say, it doesn't happen a lot. So I'm like, not tonight. I'm really tired.
Like up for the challenge.
It's happening 100%.
Guys love a challenge.
Yeah.
You know?
So if I say no, I should learn this. Don't say that because then it really is going to happen.
Then he's going to make sure.
He's going to make sure every time.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we've been watching Landman. We're late to the show. It's so good though. It's
so
one
you're
of the
just
best.
Watching the first season?
We finished the first season. Now we're caught up. But I am obsessed with their relationship, even though it's kind of toxic and crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts.
I love her nutsness that he just this thing where I say weird things and then I say it reminds me of you.
I know. Why do you always do that? It's so rude. She's all, yeah, that lady's a real bitch. She reminds me of you. And I'm like, oh, well, that's weird.
I was going to say, they kind of remind me of you and Ben.
Oh, my God.
Because
I'm not crazy though.
No, but like the one day when he was going to Vegas, it was a little crazy. And he was just like, yeah. Like, it wasn't like he was worked up at all. He wasn't even, I've never seen someone less worked up. I was like, Ben, get out, leave. And you're all, go ahead. It's like, Ben, save yourself, run now.
No,
And he's
we
like,
need
she's
to tell him
fine.
what happened.
Okay.
So Ben does this thing
crying.
where he asks me if he can do something like
3 months in advance.
so far in advance.
Then you don't care.
And I don't care because I'm cool. I'm like, whatever. But then what happens is when the event is here, all of a sudden I do care.
It's a horrible timing.
It's a horrible timing.
Horrible timing with the kids, with 50 things going on.
And it's not that I care if he's going.
You can explain this whole story because it's relatable. It was Fox's first baseball game.
Yes.
So that you didn't know the date when you said yes.
Yes. And then I'm not like doing his first little game. Like that's a dad
his
job.
Cleats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was
Birthday
the weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, but then your
We didn't
mom
do
went in the
anything.
hospital. So I was going there to see her. It was just like a really busy. It was right after we got back from New Year's. So when he asked me 3 months in advance, yeah, go do it. And then all of a sudden now he's leaving for the weekend and there's 50 things going on. So then I was grouchy. So I was being nasty.
Real nasty.
Yeah.
So I came over to drop. Tisha and Ben do this thing where they clean all of our stained clothes. It's very weird.
It is weird.
It's like how people leave stuff out for the dry cleaner. My whole family doesn't know. Broxton's throwing his pants.
Yeah, we're the dry cleaners.
Yeah, you are the dry cleaners.
But it's weird because I've never met a family that has more stains.
Thank you.
Like,
Now,
what's happening?
It's a free-for-all at my house.
And then just giving us all their clothes. Like, oh yeah, it's like the people that eat like the dripping stuff on Instagram, you know?
That's rude. With my body type, it's wrong.
I'm not saying your
Tell her
body
about the girl,
type.
though. She doesn't, I can't believe she's not bigger, though.
Okay, yeah, there's this girl in there that's like, it's what I eat as a fat girl. And then she's eating all these things and they're everything I eat.
Yeah, me too. I was all the cane sauce, dipping it in the whole cup.
But then she was like, I went and got an appetizer and then a chicken sandwich, a fried chicken sandwich at like.
She dips her donuts in milk.
That
I hate
that
the
part
donuts in
grosses
milk.
me out.
Me too.
But like everything she eats, it's not even that bad. And then I was like, oh, I'm disgusting if I'm eating the same thing as her.
Yeah.
It was a wake up call.
Yeah,
You know?
It was a wake-up call. But going back, so I send her my laundry. So I was dropping off some clothes. I walk in. Ben's getting abused. And she's all, why don't you just leave? You. And I was all, Ben, go to the airport. Just get out. And he's all doing dishes. He wasn't even faced. He was like, yeah, she's fine. Don't worry. She'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, maybe it's not okay. But it was.
Yeah.
He wasn't even faced.
Well, he knew he just had to wear it.
Yeah,
because,
see, I get like crazy. Like if Kyle acts like that, I'm lose my mind.
Yeah.
Instead of just like ignoring him.
And I just ignore him. Like when we were setting up for the dinner, he was
She
complaining.
ignores Kyle, my husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ben ignores me.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a
So
circle.
I got to start ignoring Kyle
The
more.
tantrums,
Mm,
yeah.
He has tantrums.
And they get you
They
really
aggravate
worked
me.
up.
Yes, and then I yell back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was having a tantrum the other day and I was just ignoring him and then it was fine. I'm all, isn't this fun? And he's all,
Did
no.
you say that?
Yeah, but it was fun. Me and him setting up. I was like, this is fun. He's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you know? It was though. I'm not phased at all.
I was at the hospital with my mom. My mom had some heart trouble. So I was in the hospital for like a week with her. So Tisha went over to set up, we had a cheer thing at my house that night. And so she went over with Kyle to set everything up. And he was less than thrilled about hosting, a whole event that night, but got him to think it was fun. But I love their marriage. I love that he just ignores her. I love the ring on Landman when she calls his phone. I feel like my days can relate to his sometimes. He's just putting out fires all day.
I did feel like her when she had on the bikini to ask him for $10,000. I'm like, I would totally do that.
Yeah, I was saying yes. Her body's insane.
It's insane.
But going into this.
But I was like, she's smart. Like, like wearing the bikini and he's like, all right, get the money. I was like, actually like banking that idea. I'm like, that's a great idea.
It is a great idea. Her body is insane.
I'm going to do that my next vacation. I'm going to be like on all fours, like, Daddy, we're going. I
don't want my kids' friends listening to this.
Yeah.
No, but he says yes to vacations. I don't think Ben really says no to anything.
No, he has said no occasionally. And then I have to get, But no, yeah, Ken doesn't like it when I call him daddy in front of her friends. And I call him daddy all the time because he's a daddy,
No, so her body, though, is insane. And I she did a whole talk about what she does in a day for that body. And it's insane what she does.
She's not eating the chicken sandwich.
No, she's not dipping it in the cane sauce or anything. She's like really disciplined, like 2 workouts a day, very healthy.
Like Brooke.
I was going into Brooke. So Tisha and I have had a recent coming to Jesus.
I found this girl on Instagram. It just I didn't choose her. She chose me. The algorithm chose me. And all of a sudden, this girl popped up on my feed.
She's changed our life.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Brooke, if you ever listen to this, come on the podcast.
Brooke Molly?
Yeah, we're obsessed with you.
That's a weird last name, though.
She's from, Mole. So she's from Arizona. She now lives in New York. And she...
Let me just play, and then we can talk.
Just play
Here,
a
I got
thing.
one.
Is it a good one?
Making them regret losing you, or proving they were right to leave. You're not just skipping the salad. You're confirming every assumption that they've made about you. They thought you'd spiral? You did. They thought you'd let yourself go? You are. Don't let snacks validate their ego. That cupcake isn't just a little treat. It's a receipt that says, you were right about me. Or you could show up so hot that he physically can't make eye contact. Glow up so hard that he goes silent. Looks so good that he fumbles his words and knows that he fumbled you. Every bite is a decision. Build your revenge body or bend yourself into a version of you that they know they outgrew. You don't need comfort food. You need to be the reason that he can't sleep. You're either becoming the proof that he made the worst decision of his life, or he was right and he's better off without you. Don't let a snack that you can buy at the gas station be the reason that someone who broke your heart walks around thinking they were right. Level up so hard that he wouldn't even have the confidence to approach you anymore. That bikini picture you post this summer should be so good that people are conducting welfare checks on him because he can a girl like that and still sleep peacefully.
That's a...
that Taco Bell if you knew you were running into your ex.
That's how she started.
That one's kind of like boyfriend centered. They usually aren't. But where was that when I was like 20?
Oh, I know. And I did prove him right. I was all drunk. Yeah. Hey, you know?
No. So she talks about like, I love her so much.
Me too.
So she talks, it's not just about weight loss.
It's about becoming who you've always wanted and not succumbing to the moment of insecurity where you want to eat food for like emotion.
And she's like, which I love, we like a
hard.
Like no BS.
Yeah.
We don't like, so she really just tells it to you. Yeah. It's like Dawn, our old pastor.
Yeah.
Like she's not like, she's not sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
And so it's so good. The boyfriend stuff I don't relate to as much, obviously, but
many people might.
Totally. But she's...
Or divorce.
And I love what she says. She's like, you're either moving toward your goal or you're moving away from your goal. There's no stagnant. And she talks about like becoming the version of yourself and like, she's like, you're not a dog. Why reward yourself with food? And then she's like, if you're not alcoholics don't not drink all week and then reward themselves by getting wasted on the weekends. It's like, it's so good.
It's so good. Brooke Molly, she's amazing.
I'm obsessed with her. Yeah. Brooke, we love you. And
she also says like, I think a thing with weight loss, and we've talked about a few things on here, but we did macros for a few years and not saying anything against it. It does work for a lot of people. But in macros, you're allowed, if it fits in your macros, you're allowed to eat it. So we went from like eating healthy foods to fitting things in macros. And like as a kid, like I wasn't allowed to ever eat snacks. My mom always had like chicken and Slim Fast shakes. And I've talked about that many times that like my house is like Disneyland because I don't want my kids to think they can never have a cookie. Like my brother and I, so when we have one cookie, we want to have 10 because we don't know when we'll have another cookie. So like when I started macros, it was like all of a sudden I could have a cookie if it fit. So then I was filling my day with all the things I wanted instead of like fueling your body, like with what it needs. Yeah. You know, and when you eat a cookie rather than an apple, you feel better eating an apple. Right. And then when you eat an apple, you identify as someone that eats an apple. Right. And you're going to go out there and kill your day because you've already started with a win. But when you start your day with a cookie or a donut, even though it fit, you're identifying as someone that eats donuts. Right. And you're not winning in the mind of like identifying as a successful person.
She talks about like, it's not like you're on a diet. It's like a new way of life where you choose healthy foods.
Yes, because you're a healthy person.
Because you're successful. Like, it's all about how you see yourself and like you're like investing in yourself and like thinking you're worth it. Yes. So it's not like it's the quick fix diet where you're starving yourself. It's like you're making these healthy choices based on who you want to become. And it's like, I'm obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed with her too. She said some hard things that, even for us, like when we decided on a date to come back, we were both like, crap, it's been summer, it's been winter. We got to lock in for the podcast because we unfortunately do agree that you are looked at more successfully based on she calls it something like your brand. Like your body is your brand.
Your body is your business card.
Yes, is your business card. That's what it is. Your body is your business card. So when you're successful and you look successful because you're a disciplined person,
right?
Like Craig Rochelle, one of our favorite pastors, he is very fit. You're already, people see fit and they identify you as disciplined.
Right.
Which is true because I do that too.
Right.
Like
not saying overweight people can't be disciplined.
No, because I'm carrying some holiday weight and I'm very disciplined.
Right.
But in this area, I'm not. And it's a
right.
weakness.
And usually if you are overweight, it is a lack of discipline in that area.
Thank you.
No, but like, it's just the truth.
No, it is the truth. Because sweets is my
totally
nemesis. And then fasting, I'm on this like fasting craze, which I just did I've been doing Sunday night dinner till Monday dinner because 24 hours. For me to go to sleep, I'm not there yet. But again, it's a mindset. I could. Yeah. Tisha did a 36-hour. But fasting, you know, in your algorithm. Thank you. Once you get on something, it goes on it. And fasting, again, I'm not a doctor, but it's crazy. One lady found that fasting was taking out of the newer Bibles. Like it says, I don't know the verse, but it says in all things fast, like to heal all things fast.
Right.
Meaning your body, your mind, your everything. And growing up, in a very, Christian culture, my dad fasted all the time.
Yeah.
My dad was stressed about something, he fasted and prayed. My uncle fasted for like 30 days once because he was going through something. Like fasting was very a part of our life, not in the trendy way of like the new fasting diet,
right,
but more in the spiritual discipline way.
Right.
And so Brooke fast 36 hours every week, but she talked about how it's so important for your cells to eat the bad things in your body. And I just think it's crazy that would be taken out of the Bible.
Right.
Like, so then that's like, it is what's good because medicine is not the old way. They didn't have medicine back then. So when God tells us to fast, to heal all things, like even we had a cheer competition this weekend and even the day of, I was like, I don't want to eat till it's done because I want to, every time I'm hungry, go to God.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about like, just the nutrition of it. It's just the discipline that like food doesn't control me anymore. Like I'm working that way and I've gotten a lot better because of Brooke. And it's like little choices don't control me anymore. I'm not going to give in on the donut because then I'll give in the area of work. Right. I'll give in the parenting. I'll give in the finance. I'll give in all areas. So like one area outlining it disciplined, it's going to make everything in your life more disciplined.
Well, and she talked about like being like obsessed with your goals and like really like when you go to achieve a goal, like really going all in. And I feel like that same thing trickles over into other areas. And in nutrition or in eating, I feel like that is totally an area where I don't go all in. Like I can eat good all week and then on the weekend I'm like, weekend warrior. Like I eat out, eat bad, and you don't feel good.
Yeah.
And so it's just
and it does backtrack you all the way.
All the way.
You'll eat good all week, and then that weekend I'll have to start over the whole next week.
Yeah.
But we've been eating a lot of the Brooke things. So just a quick plug. Royo bagels have changed my life.
They're so good.
I had one today, like half of one, because I had oatmeal too, because years ago we thought if you eat oatmeal, you lose weight. Yeah. And we did. Yeah. And so I started eating it on the cruise we went on, and I love it with an apple. And
Ben loves oatmeal.
I love oatmeal, and Craig Rochelle eats oatmeal, So, but like Royo bagels, you can have it with, they're doing one with like cottage cheese and marinara to have like a pizza one. We've been doing egg whites and cottage cheese, which if you haven't made that, where you heat it and the cheese melts.
It's good.
It's unbelievable. So I do one egg, an egg white, and cottage cheese, and it's filled with protein. And then if you put on the Royo bagel with Laughing Cow cheese, and I've been putting like pickled onions and cucumber on it. It's unbelievable.
It's so good.
So Royo bagels, they're only 80 calories, I think, for the whole bagel, and it's like a real bagel. Fiber.
So you're full, and it's good for cholesterol.
And then Wasa bar, like crackers, we've been eating those. They're like 40 calories, and they're so crispy. Yeah. But like what I'm finding,
we're basically just like a fitness and nutrition.
Yeah, we're Brooke now. Basically, but we are doing better than we've done with making better choices.
Side note, Brooke's before picture is me. She's all, I lost 40 pounds, and then it's all.
Brooke's before picture is my goal picture, But it's not about that. That's what Brooke.
Yeah.
It's not about the weight. Like so many people have told her.
It's not about the weight.
It's not about the weight. It's
and
about like
people get
choices.
mad at her because she's real skinny, and then she's like, and
she's real skinny,
and she says terms like, "You want to be hot and skinny," and then people are like, "It's not about skinny. It's about nutrition." But like, that's not what she's saying. I think she almost does
I love
that.
the word hot.
Yeah, and I think she does
do
that
wanna be
for
hot.
Everyone wants to be hot.
Yeah, I
and
do want to be hot.
everyone wants to be skinny too.
Yeah,
no one's like,
you're right.
I don't want to be skinny. It's like,
Yeah.
even if you want to be fit, you still want to be skinny.
Yeah, totally. Everybody
But
does.
People just get triggered.
That's like, I don't want to be rich today.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
like
yeah,
everybody
you
does.
do.
Everybody
People
wants to be
are just
rich.
triggered by those words.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Side note, last night during the championship, which we can get to that.
Yeah, I love that.
There was
Indiana.
the commercial for Lilly, the pharmaceutical company, and there's this big
GLP-1.
there's this big guy on there, and he's like, I've been on a diet since I was 12. It's not about a diet, it's about health. And I'm worried about my health. And then he's like, and then it's like a pharmaceutical company that he's just taken like a weight loss drug, which I'm not downing that. Like,
We've been there.
Yeah. So I'm not like saying don't try it, but I was just like, it's just sad that like that commercial is being played in front of children, that like it is about health. Like, it's not healthy to be super overweight.
you're right.
It's just weird.
It is weird.
Like, I don't like when like there's people on like they're like, 500 pounds, like, oh, it's like,
Well,
no.
the girl we watch, What I Ate in a Day is a Fat Girl. I can't stop watching it though.
Yeah, but like that's not healthy for your heart,
Oh no, it's scary. Well, I think in America we've gotten away from that a little bit because when we go to other countries like Italy, everybody's skinny.
Yeah.
Everybody's skinny, but they're eating croissant, they're eating pasta, they're eating all the things.
Right.
There's just weird things. I've been trying some weird things from TikTok. But
We
like,
know about your weird
No,
things.
but lemon water in the morning. I've been doing the hot
Yeah.
lemon water. I did it with salt even because they're saying salt's so important for your body.
Mm-hmm.
I even this morning put the water with the ice,
Your face?
Yeah, because I was
like,
really
deep puff
tired.
it? Yeah.
And like the podcast, but it did feel amazing.
Yeah.
And then I've been taking a bath. Baking soda is something that people say we don't use enough. Like it used to fix everything, and it's like 89 cents.
Yeah.
And so
Like
I've been
peroxide.
Yeah, Tommy. Hi, Tommy.
I know.
But I've been taking baths with baking soda and Epsom salt. It's supposed to like detox. And I bought like those foot pads that detox. It's just like, again, like all the toxins in our body from all the foods and all the things. And like gut health is a thing.
Yeah.
It's just interesting, like trying it all. And lemon water is so good, hot. Like even on the days I fast, I can have that. And it's like, I feel like I'm having something.
Yeah.
So I'm starting my health journey. So I'm not a pro, but these are things. I mean, it's
Follow
going great.
Brooke. It'll change your life.
Yeah. The wasa, put the Laughing Cow cheese,
She
turkey.
has really good recipes,
They're
too.
really good.
Like-
I made her brown shaken bread and sugar. That's what we were talking to each other about.
Oh, yeah,
though.
I drink her drink now, which
Yeah.
is Julia's drink, which makes sense,
Everybody. Yeah. Americano, splash of cream, cinnamon. I've been having that too. No
so
more
good.
milk in my coffee in the morning.
No.
These are just little things, but honestly, I've lost weight very slowly, but I am losing weight. Don't feel like I'm on a diet, making better choices. But what I'm finding is when I try to eat chicken and vegetables and fruit only, it's very hard to sustain because it's a lot of food prep.
Right.
But like the wasa with the Laughing Cow and the turkey, I can do that.
Yeah.
She even makes this pepper sandwich that looks so good. I haven't
love
made
the
it
pepper
yet.
sandwich. The
but it's
crunch. She's
like
like
a red
eating
pepper
it.
with turkey, Laughing
Yeah.
Cow cheese, everything salt, and then you bite it. But anyways, Brooke Moley,
We love you,
The
Brooke.
other Brooke I stopped following, the other one,
God.
Mom of
No.
5 boys or whatever, I was done with her.
No.
She's changed into like way too commercial. I'm
No.
sick of you pushing ads. Now I don't even believe a word you say.
I hope this Brooke doesn't turn into that.
Perfect. Yeah. I don't think, well, she's starting to have more ads. But I kind of want to buy everything she's posting.
I know. I went on the site and I was like, do it, don't do it.
Yeah, those things.
I
But I was
know.
like, I'm just going to, Brooke didn't do it. I'm not doing it.
No, I was like, should I have her coach me? No.
No.
I don't need her.
No. Anyways, but she also has like good things to say too. She talked about like pushing yourself. Like if you want to be rich, start like going where rich people go. And like she wants to be a celebrity, nutritionist.
Yeah.
So she spends a lot of money going to this certain hairstylist that all celebrities go to. And she's like, it's way outside my budget, but I want to be around where they're around. Just like if I get to know her, maybe she
Oh,
says
really?
this
Yeah.
client. And it was like, she's like, I spend a little bit more on my apartment and it's a commitment. And like Dave Ramsey wouldn't agree with that, but I want to put myself where successful people are.
Yeah.
So that I'm around them. So I talk like them. And I'm so into the mind. Like,
Yeah.
you really start to believe you're
Self-fulfilling
someone.
prophecy,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm so into that. So it's all the things. Brooke, she's amazing. Okay, let's talk about the national championship game last night. Indiana.
So yeah.
We're obsessed with the quarterback, and I don't know his name, and that's embarrassing. Do you know his name?
Mendoza's his last name.
Yeah, Mendoza. I'm really not good on the fly like that, but what a man of character. What a testimony to his faith, to how he lives, him with his family and his mom, and just all of it. I love seeing a story like that where the underdog comes because of his faith and who he is. He's just a good guy.
Yeah.
And they believed, again, self-fulfilling prophecy. Like he believed that if it was God's will, he would, and he did, and it was unbelievable.
Well, and it's so cool because he was saying how he always wanted to go to Miami. He tried to walk on and they denied him.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, so last night after he won, he said, "This is a full circle moment for me. I tried to walk on Miami and they denied him, and then now he came back and because his mom played tennis." Yeah,
he grew up in Miami?
2 miles from the stadium.
Oh, I have the chills.
Yeah. His mom played tennis there, and his dad like rode or something. And so
like God's
he
plan.
graduated, tried to walk on. They were like, nope, they wouldn't take him. So then now he came back and beat him, which I did feel bad for the Miami quarterback when he threw that pick. I was like, oh. But it was just so cool. And then he was like, all the glory to God. And it's just cool because so many times we want to take the easy route or like go where it's so cool. He tried to walk on, didn't get it, but he didn't give up. And then now look at that moment. And like that, he said like it was so much sweeter and it meant so much more because of what he had to go through to get there.
Well, God's always going to use our testimony for like our journey to be a testimony.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're going through it, it doesn't always feel as fun. Like, why isn't this working out?
Right.
And a lot of times I think when something doesn't work out, we think it's God saying no, but God's just saying not yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not time yet. Like, you're not there yet. And now he's using that whole story as a bigger testimony because it didn't go the way it was supposed to. And he even said something like, even if we didn't win, I still know it's God's story. And I honestly think like a lot of athletes these days are like way more strong in their faith than they used to be years ago.
Yeah.
And then you see their team like win.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, even this weekend for us, it was, I coached the high school cheer team at Liberty, and it's been like a really amazing year so far. But we've been building the program for like 3 years. Mm-hmm. Really, again, identifying that championship mindset, really starting to make championship decisions. And it was a team that wasn't a championship team at all. And we've come in, and Cindy, who I coach with, she's the head coach and I'm the assistant, but we started just making these smarter, better decisions like a championship team would. You have to like decide your one before it even happens. But then we've really focused on taking it to God first.
Yeah.
Our assistant coach, Marky, she's really strong in her faith, and we've seen God work through her team in amazing, miraculous ways. I think we've talked about that. So this last weekend we had state, and we were behind by 4 points, which in cheerleading is a lot.
Yeah.
So the girls, we're in third place, and all the teams were amazing, and everybody hit. So when you hit like all your stunts and tumbling, it's really hard for you to move 4 points because that's like your most perfect routine is 4 points behind the other top two.
Right.
But we decided like God's going to use it. If it was so close, if it was 0.5 and we came up, then it would be us.
Right.
But if we came up by 4 points, 4 full points, then it was God.
Yeah.
Because it's a miracle that it would happen. So the day of, we just decided God's going to do it. Like, we got to trust him with whatever happens, that he can make a way. And we were listening to all like The Battle Belongs and like I Know You Can. And then we talked about how if it's a bigger step, then it's him. But if it's so close that it's us, he might not show us.
Right.
But we have to have faith when the world tells us no, we have to have faith that it can happen. And then, some things happened with the other team, and we ended up getting second place, which is the best we've ever done. It's like a huge deal to be a runner-up in that division. And it was so cool for young girls to believe, like, if you work for it, if you sacrifice for it, and if you believe, like, anything's possible.
Right.
And our hope is they take that into, all the areas of their life like we did.
Right.
From our amazing coach. So it's just cool. Like, even, I did 75 Hard a year ago or a year and a half ago, and I read this book, and it changed my whole mind about like the mind. And it started like identifying who you want to be in the mind. And I've been saying now for a year and a half, I coach a championship cheer team. But it's like, if you identify as that, then you'll make decisions as if you are one. Just like Brooke, if I'm a skinny person and healthy person, I'm going to make decisions as if I am one.
Yeah.
Not, like when I'm fitting in cookies for macros, I'm not feeling like a healthy person.
Right.
I'm feeling like the same fat girl that was hiding in the closet eating Oreos growing up. So it's like all that same mindset, but I'm going to tell you the name of it. It's so good. Think and Grow Rich is one of them. And then the other one is...
I was just going to say, I'm going to start acting like a rich person.
Well, I think you're already doing that. I think you do that, but I think it does happen.
One day it's going to catch up.
No,
you
but
know?
I think you're there. I don't know. I mean, you're
Yeah.
laying down, going to Paris in lay down seats. Like you are.
Yeah.
But I honestly think like even Kyle and I, like when we built our house and we like started,
Right.
we're not at all wealthy.
Yeah.
But like when we started like putting ourselves in that position,
Right.
it started to come like that. And
Right.
it started like with my brother making those decisions.
Yeah.
Like changed the whole trajectory of the mind. I actually posted something yesterday about a lady. Did you see it?
No.
With the magnets. She said, your mind is such a magnet. Whatever you believe you become. Same thing. And she talked about how when people come from other countries, they believe that the dreams are in America. You can be rich. It'll
Right.
change our family tree if
Yeah.
we get to America. That's the land of opportunity. We just got to get there and then we'll be it.
Yeah.
And she said most entrepreneurs who are millionaires or billionaires are actually from another country.
Yeah.
Because they got here, they already believed it was going to happen and then it happened.
Right.
Because they decided it's the land of opportunity.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of us that have been here a whole life, we don't see it as that.
Right.
Because we don't know anything different.
Yeah.
But they've put it in their mind that this is going to happen and it does. The book that's the best, I've read it twice. Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. Bob Proctor. I'm going to read it again, actually. It's so good. But every morning I say I'm debt-free. I'm a millionaire. I have a healthy marriage that people look up to. I've raised Christ-centered kids that are going to change the world. I coach a championship team and I have a successful podcast. That's like every day I tell myself
You just
those
tell
things.
yourself that.
And I try to make decisions as if I am. So if you guys could help us on the successful podcast.
Yeah.
Venmo, Crystal at, no, just kidding. No, but
Tell
like,
your friends.
Yeah, it is. But it's just cool. Like, again, if kids can learn that at a younger age, I just think it would be.
Yeah.
And even like some of the girls this weekend, they said, reach for the stars. Because even if you fail, you'll still be among. And that's kind of how we started building is like, let's go for it. Then we got third place. Now we're at second place,
Yeah.
you know, and we're going into nationals. Now we're starting to be treated like champions. People are stopping them in the halls saying how good they are. People,
Yeah.
all these things. So it's like, you're really turning into what you said you were going to be.
Right.
By believing.
Yeah.
That's it. So start believing that you are Svetlana in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll start throwing you around like you are. You know? But same thing with the Indiana quarterback. It's the same philosophy.
Yeah.
And you believe like you travel as if you are rich.
True.
And you have been making more money the last couple of years.
True.
So it's happening.
It's happening.
It's totally happening. It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah. So what else do you want to make happen?
I know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think all of it plays in, but let's talk about Kennedy starting high school.
Oh, boy.
Because it's been a long ride for Tisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything went good. They go to the same school as Maddie now. So
Yeah.
now they're on the same cheer team. So Tisha's not at all-star cheer with me anymore, but now we're at high school cheer together.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Yeah. But what do you think the biggest, like, hardest thing has been about a kid going to high school?
Well, so I already had a kid go to high school, but it was a little different.
I think a girl too.
Yeah, it was a little different because they're so opposite. I don't feel like CJ is as social
Yeah.
as Ken.
I feel like guys you don't worry about as much too.
No.
You know?
And then I think she made varsity as a freshman, so she was automatically kind of thrown in with upperclassmen and like little things that like a lot of freshmen don't do, like they
Riding in cars.
Yeah, riding in cars, going out after the game to in and out, like
Yeah.
things that we didn't have to deal with CJ as much because
Because he wasn't on the upperclassmen.
right.
Yeah.
So that I feel like has been not
Shock.
a battle, but yeah, we're navigating it.
Yeah.
Because we argue a lot. She wants to do all the things, and I'm like, hold on, you're a freshman. Like I have to remind her. So,
Yeah.
But she's a good kid. She makes good choices.
Do you feel like saying no is hard because you're worried about being unliked? Do you feel like after you say no, though, you're proud of yourself? Because I think that's a hard thing for all parents, especially as kids get older. Like saying no when they're real mad at you.
Totally. No, and we've done that. We've had to say no a few times to riding with certain people in cars that I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. Or going places. She's mad, but then she gets over it.
I saw the worst video. I shouldn't even tell you about it.
Don't even tell me. I'm going to freak out. No, but I think like with her, I really try to pick like what I say yes and what I say no. And like, I really want to think about it. And like, I don't want to just always say no either, because I think that's when like kids want to rebel or, but I want to, I want it to be because there's a reason. I'm not a big, just no
too.
because I said so. Ben's
me
more
too.
that vibe.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, no, because of this reason. And then I think when I give the reason, and you don't always have to as a parent, sometimes I'm like, it's just no, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
But I feel like I usually give a pretty like, it's a pretty reasonable reason. And then even if she's pissed off at me, which she will be, she'll be like, I'm done with you. She started saying this new thing, she's done with me. And I'm like, okay, then get out. Like,
Do you think you say that to her?
I'm done with you?
Yeah.
Do I?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
yeah, it's rude. When she says it to me, I'm like, you're done with me?
Yeah,
like,
that's
what are you going to do? Like, get out of my
I'm done
house.
with you, Ken. Get in the house. You totally say I'm done with her all the time.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's why
You're
she
acting like
says
it's
it?
a new thing. I'm like, you say it all the time.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you're done with a lot
Oh,
of
she's
people.
telling me she's done with me. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
You
done
say
with
it all
me?
the time. You know what, Ken? I'm getting done with you. Oh, yeah, I can hear it.
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah.
But I can be done because I'm the boss. But like, what are you done with me? Where are you going to go? You going to go live on the streets? Like, it's weird. The other day.
Well, she's probably thinking, what, are you not my mom anymore?
Yeah, we got in a fight. I told her to go live with you. You know?
what'd
I
she
was like,
say?
yeah, go live with Crystal. You
What'd
know?
she say? She want to?
I don't remember. I don't even remember. It was just in the heat of the moment, but I was done with her.
I feel like they should hear what I have to go through with my mom.
Oh, shoot. No,
I
because what
can't.
if she listens? That's not nice.
She doesn't even know how to listen.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, it's hard. I'll fill you in on that later.
Yeah.
But no, the video, I'm going to tell you. It's so sad. Okay, so TikTok I actually very much enjoy. I'm new to it.
Yeah.
But maybe it was on Instagram, when you scroll, but
Yeah.
it was a mom, because I want to remember this. She's a single mom. Her kid she didn't feel good that day, and she wanted to stay home with her son because she felt like she hasn't seen him in a while. When you have that, I get that sometimes. So they stayed home together, just chilled and watched TV, and she worked from home. Then later that night they had dinner, and then he went out, and his curfew's always 11. So it was a normal goodbye, everything's fine. She never calls him when he's out. She always knows he'll be home. But for some reason she called him at 10:45 just to check in on him. And he's like, Mom, can I please stay out till 11:30? Please. She's like, no, come home at 11. He's like, please, Mom, we're just somewhere. I have to leave right now. Can we just stay out for 20 more minutes? I'll leave in 20 minutes and I'll be home by 11:30. She's like, no. He's like, Mom, please, I never get to hang with these friends. We haven't seen each other.
This is an exact replica of conversations I've had.
Literally. That's why I think it resonated so much. And she's like, fine, because he's a good kid, She's like, fine. He never asks to extend it. And he was with people he's not always with. She understood. So by I think 12:30, the cops came to her house and he passed away in an accident. And it was literally the accident happened at 11:20. So in her mind, if I would have made him come home, I shouldn't have said yes. And she's going through the worst time, just killing, she's
So that whole thing was on TikTok?
yeah, she talks the whole
It's
story.
long? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really sad. And I'm like, I'm not saying yes anymore. But I also think sometimes it's not always about the yes.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen. But sometimes I get a weird feeling about things.
If ever I get a weird feeling,
and I'm like, I don't know. I just have this weird feeling about tonight. I want you to stay in. Or,
Yeah,
I think when you go against your weird feeling, I think that's what it is for her more.
Right.
So she said no twice. She didn't really want him to.
Right.
And then you wore down.
Well, my thing is I never want to have regret. I know freak accidents can happen, but I never want to have this feeling of the rest of my life, I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done this. I mean, I think you're always going to do it if it's something you could have controlled.
Yeah.
But if ever I'm getting a feeling, I just say no. I'm like, I don't like it, you know?
This is what gets us in trouble is every time we fly, you say, I have a bad feeling.
I know, that's the problem.
And I'm like, this
My
is every
feelings are
time.
horrible.
We would get off every flight there ever was. But I feel like in life,
Yeah.
some of them are fine. But sometimes we do this bad feeling all the time. So we can't listen to it.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
No,
You
when
do.
I was on the plane and the pilot came on and said, hey, I've been flying for 30 years. My buddy here's been flying for 40. And, it's going to be a little crazy. We're going through he started talking about the cumulus clouds. I was like,
Oh, you hate the cumulus clouds.
I was like, this is it. Get off the plane.
it was before you took off?
It was before. I'm like this. I've flown off a million times. No pilot has ever come on, said his qualifications, and we're gonna get you through this safely, and telling me about the cumulus clouds.
Was it bad?
Oh, it was on the way to Denver for that concert you didn't go to. So I looked at Julia. I'm like, we're getting off this plane.
And you didn't want to go 50 times?
No, 50
Yes.
times. I was like, this is it. This is the
This
moment.
is why I wasn't supposed to come.
We're not supposed to be here. We're going down. And she's like, you're fine, And I was like, freaking
Was it
out.
bad?
I'm like, Ben, we got to get off. And he's just the worst. He's like, yeah, you're fine, And I'm freaking out. I need someone to be in it with me, We didn't get off. We're alive. But again, my feeling was get off the plane.
So was it bad though?
Yeah, it was bumpy, but it wasn't what
big
they
deal.
were saying.
Did you see on Landman when she was on that flight?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I would die.
Oh.
Just put me out of my misery.
I know.
Oh, I love the lawyer. She's so good.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Kim Kardashian lawyer show, what is it? All
All's Fair.
All is Fair in Love and War because it's about like divorce.
Yeah.
So cute.
Really?
Yeah, it really is.
I haven't
like,
seen it.
She's a decent actor.
Really?
Like in it. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really weird. Anyways, but yeah, so we can't always listen to your feelings. I feel like we had something else to talk about that was interesting. We just went on a cruise with our families. That was interesting. There was a little fighting. Our husbands have recently picked up cigar smoking.
Yeah.
And they don't really like do a lot without us.
No.
We're more like see ya, we're going here.
Yeah.
So
and they're like, where are you going? Yeah.
Yeah. And like, can we go or let's all go?
No, yeah.
So it's kind of like it flipped on us where we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to cigars with the boys. And we're like, who the heck?
Yeah.
And you didn't care because you were just in the casino.
Thank you.
So then I'm just by myself on the degenerate cruise, like, with like gamblers are us and cigars are us. And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I'll walk 5 miles every day. I'm walking around the track again,
I was with you all but one day on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how your mind?
But we got to talk about the Jamaica,
Oh, we had the best excursion day of our life.
I know. I wish we would have had a camera crew follow us.
So it was pouring rain, and I'm like, maybe we shouldn't go on this water-filled excursion.
In Jamaica.
But everybody just kept going, so I was like, okay, we're going. So we went and rode horses, which different in Jamaica. Like, yep, here are the horses and the guys, and it's very like not big company.
No, it's very local.
Local.
Wild West vibes.
So we all get on the horse. Tisha and Ben get on the horse and take off. Fox, if you don't know, Fox is in first grade and he's a little buddy. So Fox is like, what horse am I getting on? I'm like, sorry, Fox, you're on your own. Just get on the horse and
I was all, see ya, Fox, get on, And I was, when they were doing the thing though, I kind of was like it does this thing where and
you liked it?
I did. I felt like I was on Yellowstone, like, how they ride? I've never rode a horse. I was secretly scared.
Wait, that was your first time?
Yes, I rode one once when I was really little.
Wow.
No, I must have been 5 or 6, and we went horseback riding somewhere. I don't even remember. Never. I'm scared because I'm scared they're gonna buck me off and break my neck. So I'm secretly scared. But it was
I'm scared too, but I kept calming because the horse can feel it.
And the horse can feel it. And then I also didn't want the kids to be scared.
Well, because Fox was on his own horse.
Well, and I have this thing where I'm like, I don't want to project my fears onto my kids.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So I was,
except for Bear, we're gonna die.
Yeah,
I think they're projected
Bear's
on him.
the same as me. He's so cute. The other night, he goes, "Mom, we watched The Notebook," and he's like, that movie was so good. He's like, we like the same shows, but no, Bear's just like me. So, anyways, I'm on the. On the horse going, and I look back and there's Fox trying to get on, and I was like, oh, I hope he's okay. And I was riding. It was so weird.
So we rode through they took us down the beach, but they were all yelling in Jamaican. So I was like, is this where something's going wrong?
Yeah. Well, and then that wild horse that came through, and I was like, shit, this is it. We're bareback, Yeah. No, we had a saddle, but.
Yeah. So we did that. We went through the water. That was fun. And then we went, cliff jumping in the Blue Hole, which is a thing in Jamaica. And that was so cool. You hike down. Yeah. And we did the rope swing. We didn't jump off the big cliff.
No. But it was a day of conquering our fears.
It's raining the whole time. So you're sliding. Then we go whitewater tubing through a rainstorm.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a relaxing tube ride. It was not.
It was so fun though. I think when you conquer your feels, you just get a high.
And we were all out of our element.
Yeah.
In life, I never realized how much I'm not out of my element. Everything I do on a daily basis is in my control and in my normal routine. I'm not pushed out of my comfort zone all day. It was a full day of out of my comfort zone.
And that's why it was such a good day. But it's such a good reminder to our kids and our friends to push people to do things they've never done.
Yeah. So that's why tonight you're going to do one thing.
Let's talk. I've done it. You need to get doing it. I've done a lot of things out of my comfort zone.
Oh, shoot. I'm not doing that.
In life, not in the bedroom.
No.
Anyways. All right, guys. Well, welcome back to Jerking Around. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Yep.
Welcome to Jerking Around, a podcast that makes you feel better about yourself because we're a mess, just like you.
And Crystal makes fun of me the whole time.
And it's great, and it's real.